Welcome to another episode video on my driving robot Discovery based on the fischertechnik TXT controller, running embedded Linux and programmed in online mode using Python. Equipped with sensors, active sonar, 2 touch sensors, then for signaling an LED which signals for distance but also course change, direction change, and a propeller which signals that it has ended the or that it runs when the algorithm is still running and stops after. The Linux version that is running is the community version, which enables me to use my own IP address because it uses Wi-Fi to communicate. If I would use the standard firmware, it would act, the controller would act as a DHCP server, which means that it distributes and handles over an IP address, and this way I do not have to. Recently I've changed quite a bit in my algorithm, hopefully for the better, but still things do not entirely go the way I like, so there's more testing and more improving. First of all, let's power up and see how that goes. So battery should be fully charged now. And this part is always a surprise, because last time also you may boot but get no connection or delayed connection or whatever. So this part is always a surprise and not necessarily a nice one. This looks like okay, so let's go to contradictory, the standard firmware graphical interface, and it would be nice if it would respond. Yes. Alright, now I can log into the controller and see if it actually does work. And for that I am going to show you the software. So with everything set in the introduction, it runs kind of, and now the idea is to log in. This works, so no Wi-Fi issue so far. Let me enter the source code, and anything happening here? No, except that I have to set the date. Reason for that is if you're watching this for the first time, the setup battery was completely depleted in a very short time, and they are not free, so I decided to keep the depleted battery in it and just have to set the date. And it is 2000, and this is for me confusing because I am using I have to use the American standard, and I am in the Netherlands, so that is not only for me the wrong sequence, the wrong, yeah, but also I'm using 24-hour clock, which is very common in my part of the world. So that's better, much better. Now let's see if RoboPro does something. Oh yes, very much. RoboPro is the original programming language for fischertechnik controllers, and currently it's set, the battery is set for 9.2 volts, which is excellent. So I hope I don't have to use it for the rest of the tests. And well, let's just go and try and see whatever happens. The purpose is that I will have to put the robot somewhere up there, and more specifically here, and right towards these two objects. And last time I made a mistake and put that object in a different position. In this position, the touch sensors, and I have to look in the camera to see where I point for you. So this one and this one should be able to touch these objects. I also have other objects, but sonar is reflecting stuff, and my other objects reflect them in a bad way. So I'm using these. Anyway, by the way, sonar is only detecting objects. It doesn't see what it actually is. It's just an object. So let's go. And it pushes it away and it goes on and it gets jammed. So I have to stop it. This was exactly the point last time as well. Unfortunately, nothing has changed. Why does it divert its straight trajectory course? I don't know. I'm still finding out. So let's read some data which I just generated. Yeah, and you can see the different values of the battery, so that's unreliable, more or less. It should count the distance, but right now I'm more interested in the values of the motors, but that is counter. And here it already says counters are not equal, and not equal. Here they are apparently equal. Here they start again, and that's it. Here I interrupted it. So let's go again. And let me put the hind wheel in the correct position. And this is a near perfect run. What I have to do is paying attention on this hind wheel. That it is set straight when I put it there, because I think that is a reason for it to fail. But this goes very nicely. Let's see the data. In the end, yeah, it made contact very clearly, and the distance left is 105 clicks out of 350, and it should be 0. Another important thing is the counter and the distance should have very different values, and that is not happening. Let's do another test. So let's set it again on the nice distance. Oops. What am I doing here? This should be up. And that one is correct. Nice distance. Hind wheel in line. And oh, that's another thing, of course. The distance of 105 is not necessarily the end of it, so if I just put it further behind, let's now see whatever happens. So go, and hind wheel again in line. What will happen this time? It goes out of trajectory. Will it hit? Yeah, it does. This is not good. Stop. Stop. This doesn't make sense. So, distance left minus 110. Ah, look at that. Here it has 4. Oh, that's a nice one. Never had that before. So this means that I put the robot too far away from the object. That is a nice one. Never had that one before. So carefully, not here but somewhere here. And there we go again. Oh, and the hind wheel, of course, again in line. And this object in a proper position. Yes, hit it. Not again, please. So, what does it do now? What did it do now? Distance left 76. So somewhere in between here and there is the ideal position. And I have still no clue. Yeah, let me put it somewhere. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's try again, because this is not nice. Go. Oh, and of course the hind wheel. I keep forgetting it. Yes. No. Yes. Full contact. And this happened last time as well. And that's the end. So why does this happen? Normally after contact, which clearly happened right here, and I mean right here, it stops. It turns, which is correct. It should do. So what happens? let's go find out if I can find it out. If contact is, yeah, I don't mind. I mind this one. So here we have, okay, the counters I don't mind. What should happen? It turns right here, and then what? Oh, it doesn't say stop. That's the whole thing. It doesn't really say stop. Right. If contact motor stop, yeah, then turn around right here, again, not a stop. As if something else, and that is the sonar part. So let's go to the end, which is not the end because that is, let's say, 1290, and this is the last part of the sonar, and here it says stop, absolutely stop. So it should stop, not drive further. And we just saw what happens. So yeah, what's next? So with this weird behavior, let's try again. No. Touch, and it goes there, and end. This is something that should happen. Yes. Data. At 61. I'm fine for now. But what I'm not fine with at all is counter. Counter should go the other way, not count down but count up. So let me go to get counter, get current, that is get current. Yeah, I know. Get current counter value. So why does get current distance do work and this one don't? If I change this TXT, let me go further back. TXT is after variable pi. Yeah. Alright. Now, how to define the motor? TXT motor 1. Motor rechts. So if I change this by motor 1 somehow. Alright, let's try that one. dot. Oh, there's already a dot. While counter 0, motor rechts. Alright, so this is the right side motor, the right hand side motor, and I want to know if this is accepted. So let's put the robot back in place. Hide will correct, and let's see if this is a nice thing or that it goes poof. It goes poof. Mod object. Really? So TXT motor 1, it does know. But TXT motor etc. does not exist. Okay, delete. I say delete. If I delete this one, then what does it say, and which one do I, again, motor res. This is again that it does work. Okay, stop. What's the verdict? If there is any. I have to find for motor rechts. Not found. Oh, yeah, I know why. I do know why. Silly. Very silly. I'm not writing it to the data. So I should say here F2 write. And no. That is one thing. Then F2 dot write, and now I have to do a string for this one, ending with another string with another bracket, and ending with a new line. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's correct. And actually I should do exactly the same here. So 3. Copy and paste. Just to see the difference. Yeah, that is correct. Let's test. So, put it right here. Distance doesn't matter for now. And let's go. Alright, test. And now I'm very curious what we'll get into the data file. Yeah, okay, hit it. Yeah, you've hit it. Turn around. Oh, that's a nice one. Turning and turning back. Okay, so be it. But what I'm interested in is motor rechts. Right here. Wait. What am I looking at anyway? So this is 00 and this is 5600. Oh wait, I'm doing something wrong right here. This I should have given the value 0. And okay. This should be without value because this is the first one. No. Is that true? Motor rechts without. And this is, oh wait, right, I'm making a mistake here. Okay. Little mistake, but let's do it again. Short one, time is almost up. Yeah, go, go, go. Test. Turn. Yeah, excellent. Exactly what I wanted to see. Motor rechts is okay, so that's 1, that's 2. I have to investigate this. This is all 0. And then I have a 1 0 0 1 0 0 and once again 4 zeros, and that's it. Why the difference and what does the difference mean? And another thing, okay, so this has this one and this is all 0. this is worth investigating. Anyway, time is really up. And with this result, yeah, but what is the result anyway? I say thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion, very much appreciated. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please support my blog and website, etc. by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. And you can also choose to become a patron and have your name mentioned. All information about donating, why and how, and on being a patron, and my website under this video. This is going to be continued. Have a nice day and bye bye.